Hello and welcome to I Am Geek. This is episode 144. I'm Ryan.
Woo.
I'm joined by my brother Chris and our good pal Katrin. And tonight we have a very special guest. Cary Gordon is here with us. How are you guys doing tonight?
Yay! I was giving you my Kermit excitement here.
If you guys don't know Cary Gordon, he has a podcast called Metal Geeks and MSR Cast, and one of them is strictly metal, pretty much.
That's correct.
And then Metal
That is
Geeks
true.
is a mix of all kinds of geeks stuff, right?
All kinds of geekery. That's correct.
Yeah. And he's been doing it since, what'd you say, 2005?
2005 with our first episode. Yeah,
Woo!
I
True
made Kevin
pioneer.
Smith jealous with that.
Oh, well.
Nice.
Like, just give me 1/10 of your listeners, and I'll be good.
Yeah. Can you just call him right now? Do you have his number or something?
I don't. I'm sorry.
I've been wondering about that about celebrities. Like, I wonder if it would be like a lot easier to get celebrities to do stuff right now because they're all sitting at home. Could you, like,
I would imagine so.
and be
Yeah.
like, hey,
They're
can
not
you
doing
come
anything.
come on our podcast, or can you do this? Because a lot of them are this bored, and a lot of them have started podcasts or started YouTube shows.
Yeah.
which is bad for us, but good for them.
There's like 1 million podcasts now,
yeah.
and we're only 3 out of those 1 million. So
I know.
all together right here.
It's crazy. And then
Crazy.
mics are selling out, all the equipment's selling out because people
Pipes and toilet paper, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily I've got both. Yeah.
That's right.
In the same place.
Same right
Have
now.
y'all discovered any new celebrity podcasts during this quarantine?
There's a few that I haven't listened to yet, but I saw like the guys from Scrubs are doing one.
Uh-huh. I've listened to that, yeah.
There was another TV show.
Are you talking about The Darkest Timeline?
Yes, I want to listen to that. I haven't.
I started that this week. It's really good.
Awesome.
We've been
Yeah,
me and my wife have been
Community
binging Community right now since it came on Netflix again. We have all the DVDs, but it's so much easier when you just go through the whole seasons. We are currently like halfway through season 5 now.
That's funny. I started it back the other night.
Yeah,
Kid too. I was like, oh, I love this
so
show.
good.
But yeah, I was working on. What was I working on? Oh, I was working on. Here, I'll show you guys.
You're gonna get all fancy now.
Yeah, I started like.
Mhm.
It's just the beginning stages, customizing the case for my Ahsoka Tano Galaxy's Edge lightsabers. So
That is pretty.
on that, yeah, I'm probably one of the few people that have gotten lightsabers from Galaxy's Edge right now.
Nice.
Currently, yeah.
Yeah, because I just got them. Like, when was it? Like last week or something, or 2 weeks ago?
Did you order it from them or
No,
they came from Disney?
they should like start that since they're on lockdown.
Yeah, right.
But no, there was a early birthday present from my parents, and they got it from one of our relatives that works there right before the shutdown. So they just went ahead and mailed it to me. My birthday's May 12th, so all of our listeners and watchers just
If you want to send something to them,
send something to me.
You have until May 12th.
But I got
Not
that.
a hint or anything, but
Yeah, and then I forgot about ordering something, and it came the other day, and that's my new child of the family.
Oh,
You got a new child.
Aw.
Child.
Oh, the child.
The
Okay.
child.
Is he still in his packaging?
Yeah,
It's not
I
moving.
just got him. So the
He
package.
saved it for this show. He's going to take it out
So-
and play with it.
That's right.
It's so cool. It's like this little pod. I think you could take him out, and he could still just sit down in his little pod.
I'm sure.
But yeah,
It looks a little creepy. I'm sorry. It looks like it's gonna wake up in the middle of the night and
It's
stab
got
you.
the alien eyes.
Yeah.
For sure, yeah.
it's cool
We're-
though. Nice
I got
little
It has that Chucky chip installed into it.
I got the email today from Build-A-Bear that our child is coming from Build-A-Bear.
Oh,
It's on its way.
Is that how they're delivered, though?
Yeah.
Yes.
They're Build-A-Bear.
yeah, they build
Interesting.
a new child.
It's not Build-A-Bear if you're not building it yourself, then, right?
I know. It's kind of weird because a lot of times when you go to Build-A-Bear, you can add a sound. You can add the little heart. You put the fluff in, all this stuff. This one comes with custom sounds, like sounds from the show, and including the theme song. So it's interesting.
Oh.
Is the sounds like him getting punched in the bag and stuff?
That's what I'm hoping for, but I doubt it.
You know what I am excited for is the making of The Mandalorian coming to Disney Plus on May 4th.
Yes.
I watched the trailer of that and it looks amazing.
The tech on that show is so amazing.
I can't believe they use like huge video walls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really cool.
It looks so good, like the little trailer, the sneak peek thing. I was like, good gracious, I just want that to be like my house. Like just video walls. The whole thing.
You have to shoot the video too. That's the problem.
Man, that's fine.
You just live on Skype and just change your background.
Yeah, right now Chris has pizza
Like
on
pizza.
his background.
Yeah, if you guys like, or if you're hungry, I mean, I got 3 pizzas.
Is that your pizzas? If
Yeah,
it's your
this is
pizzas,
like-
I don't want them because you don't put cheese on your
It's
pizzas.
There's just no cheese on it.
You don't put cheese on your pizza?
Well, I can't eat cheese, so
Oh.
but I still like pizza, so I'm kind of stuck.
On our
I
chat,
still gotta eat pizza.
on our chat, we're live on YouTube right now. If you don't know about our YouTube channel, just go to YouTube, search for I'm Geek Show, and then you can watch along with us and talk to us during the show during this lockdown that we're in. Winchester, our good pal from Galaxy's Edge, he just commented and said that when he saw the lightsaber, it's a little behind, so we'll play catch up, but that he still needs to get his Luke Skywalker lightsaber from Galaxy's Edge. And I've always loved that lightsaber, but the one at Galaxy's Edge, the thing I don't like about it is that you can't keep the thin neck on when you put the blade in. You know how Luke's got that thin neck from Return of the Jedi?
Yeah.
You can't put the blade in. You've got to unscrew that one and put this fat neck one on.
Okay.
So it doesn't really look like Luke's anymore. It just looks like this fat neck. Like it looks like Luke's lightsaber, like he was in quarantine for a few months. That's how he came out, a little chunkier.
But it looks fine. It's just the hilt, though,
the
right?
Quarantine 15.
Yeah, the quarantine 15. It looks fine without the blade in it.
Right.
But when you put the blade in it, that's when it doesn't look right.
And that's probably how a lot of people carry them around, right? So they're just have it hanging from their belt.
That's not a custom one. That's one of the pre-made ones already.
Yeah, that's the legacy lightsabers, like the Ahsoka Tano one and the Mace Windu one that I have. I don't have a lot of money, so the way I get these, don't think I have a lot of money.
Is advertising your birthday?
Yeah, it's mostly just gifts that I get. People love me, I guess.
They're afraid of you.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
I love you, man, but I don't lightsaber love you, man.
I found out that Ultra Sabers, which is one of the major companies, lightsaber making companies, is right here, like right down the street from me. So, like, when all this is over, I want to go like find out where they're at and just like stalk them.
I think I've met one of those guys on a plane once. Like, I was sitting next to him, and we started talking about stuff, and he was talking about like he owned a company, made lightsabers.
It may have been a lightsaber.
Well, we're on a plane. He didn't.
Well, you could just like say, here's my address. Send me one.
I don't believe you.
Well,
we're best
here's
friends.
My brother's
now.
address.
Yeah.
Here's my brother's address. Send him one.
I did.
I'm just gonna start handing your address out to everyone I meet. Hopes that they send you.
No. So yesterday was Earth Day. I'm sure everybody celebrated.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
We all got out.
Stonehenge.
We all gathered around.
I celebrated by listening to the Devin Townsend song Earth Day. That's the only thing I do.
Patron just like takes all of his recyclables and burns them in the backyard.
That's what I think of your Earth Day.
We watched Goldberg's and Schooled, and they had episodes about Earth Day. So
I did too.
That was our Earth Day celebration.
They had Oats and Oats on there.
Oats and Oats.
Yeah.
Did they really?
Well, they were supposed to have Hall and Oates, and they couldn't get them. Yeah. So the two Goldberg brothers were going to dress up as Hall and Oates and perform, but they both dressed up as Oats. So it was Oats and Oats, and they both only learned the Oats part of the song. So it was just them singing the like little sections of the song.
Oh, that's funny.
It was hilarious.
Yeah, it's on my DVR to watch this weekend. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really
love
fun.
those shows.
Yeah. So, but I was working on something tonight. I've been working on something, and it just happened to finish to be finished on Earth Day, which it was really funny because of what it is. But I know our listeners won't be able to see it, but I thought for our watchers, I will I'll show it. Yes, Animal Kingdom's anniversary was yesterday too. Since it was Earth Day, is actually Animal Kingdom's anniversary.
True.
They have a small celebration. So as we were talking about lightsabers, this really
10 or
fits
fewer
in.
people.
What?
Did they have 10 or fewer people? You said there was a small celebration there.
Yeah,
They were all 6 feet away from each other.
Yeah, really far away each other.
I mean, there are
Pretending like
people
they're
in Animal
holding
Kingdom
hands.
right now because they have to take
Yeah.
care of the animals. So
True.
And, real quick,
Yes.
They are
you know,
essential.
they talked about that they were doing construction at Disney, and now they're not, supposedly, and maybe they're doing some, I don't know, but they're doing construction like crazy in my town. We've got a new Chick-fil-A that's coming in. We've got all these parks that are being renovated, and it's like surely they can work on things.
Yeah, Universal.
anyways.
I'm pretty sure Universal's still doing construction.
Yeah,
I think Disney's still doing some construction,
yeah,
but I think everything that was like already in process
right,
was they got to finish.
yeah,
But a lot of those things they were going to be planning to do are probably going to have to wait
Yeah.
till they get more money.
yeah. The Epcot's going to be totally different, I think, than what they originally planned
Oh
for.
yeah. Well, a lot of
Yeah.
stuff's going to be.
But they can't leave it in disarray either, though.
Yeah, they'll just sort of put it back together. So,
Yep.
So I worked on something and it debuted on Earth Day, which was pretty cool. If you guys have seen my dark saber sleeve that I made for my Savi's lightsaber, this is my next sleeve that I've made. Everybody's excited. So
Get on Etsy, everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah,
basically
right.
it's a sleeve that you put over your lightsaber blade that can make it look something different. So Savi's Workshop, if you don't know what that is, which I'm sure if you're listening to this, you know what that is a where you can build your own lightsaber in Galaxy's Edge. And there's 4 themes. There's peace and justice, power control, defense, something in defense.
Defense of the black art.
Against the dark arts.
Dark art, that's what it is.
I always forget that one because I don't really like that style. Oh, anyways, it's something in defense, and then elemental nature. So I thought, what if I do something for elemental nature lightsaber, a sleeve that would sort of match the hilt. So this is what I made. Can't really tell right now until I light it up. I don't have the elemental nature lightsaber, so if anybody wants to give me one of those, I'm just kidding. Anyways, so here it is.
No, it's not.
No, he's not.
So I made a sleeve that looks like it's got vines going up it, and I painted it. It's hard to tell on camera, but it looks like it's like wood. So the parts that aren't lit up look like wood.
Wood grain.
Yeah, wood grain. So there
Had
it
that in
is.
a station wagon when I was a kid.
Hey, there you go. But there it is.
That's cool, dude.
Yeah, so that's it. So it debuted on Earth Day. So hopefully, people.
And where are those
protection and
available at?
defense. Thank you. See, this is why Winchester's on here. Joe Rhodes had to blow out the candles for the Yeti. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, so protection and defense, but this was elemental nature. So maybe one day I'll be able to, put this sleeve on one. But I'll probably have them for sale on my Etsy shop. So it's I Am Geek Shop on Etsy. Right now I'm not doing anything on the shop because I can't really get the stuff that I need to make the stuff. So when people order it, But anyway, so that's my latest.
Looks like my niece is watching us on YouTube.
Hello.
So
Hello.
Jessica is my niece. Yeah.
Hello,
Hi.
Jessica.
Oh no, there's a big kitty behind you. Don't worry, dude. You'll be okay.
What's going on? What's happening? What should I do? What should I do? What
Go
do I
back to
do?
pizza.
What do I do? Okay.
So have you guys been doing anything else while you've been on lockdown?
Been working a lot. Been watching a lot of shows. Just catching up on stuff like that. Playing some video games.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Heard you beat a game.
I beat a couple games. I finally beat God of War after like 2 years. And I beat Doom Eternal. I don't know if you guys have heard about that game.
Doom
pretty fun.
Eternal.
I don't know.
I had to play it on easy though because that game is difficult.
Oh, it'll wreck you.
Yeah.
Chris, have you
So-
played it on the hard mode or whatever?
I have attempted it.
See, I think if you make the game, you should be required to play it on the hard mode.
That's right.
Yeah,
My
you should.
co-host
Yeah.
does not play Doom games unless it's on ultra brutal hard mode. And I don't know how he does it, but he does.
Oh, there are like some insane players online. That it's crazy.
What's the one thing
27 minutes?
what's the
Awesome.
one thing I saw where the guy beat it in some insane time?
27 minutes.
What?
Yeah. Well, he was a speed runner. He did a lot of cheating to cut
Wow.
through it.
How did you cheat?
Yeah.
The guys on PC can do some cheats through it.
So,
Oh.
That like if you watch any of these speed runs that go something like that, they're always finding loopholes and stuff to go through in these games.
That shouldn't count then if they're cheating to get to the speed run. That should negate it, right?
You
My
would think, but yeah, I don't know. It's still awesome to watch.
Yeah.
We got Chris playing Borderlands 3. He still can't figure it out. He's like,
Yeah.
why
it's
is
so complex.
why is
though.
nobody giving me
Well-
ammo?
Well, I know. Well, the thing was, like, you had started playing. I got it later, and so I jumped in on your game. So it skipped. I don't know how many levels and stuff.
Oh, we're just on
So
like
So
a
it
local-
automatically bumps you up to his level, or
No.
No,
Back
no.
down.
That makes the enemies easier
But
for you, right?
It does, yeah. So I'd been up to a higher level as well with Ryan, but I decided to start a new character when Chris came on. So so he and I kind of started playing, then Ryan came on, so we joined his game, and it took us up there. The enemies that we saw were lower level. Most of them. There were a few that were higher, and just like, oh my gosh, like 17 or whatever. And then, but for the most part, they were on our level.
Mine were all higher.
Yeah,
What's-
but it was
what's
still
system you gotta
hard.
play on?
What?
It's PS4.
What's system are you- PS4?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
The
Xbox.
thing that gets me is just like I didn't go through any of the tutorials.
That's your
Like,
right.
fault. That's all
how
on you.
anything works.
He tried, and
We
I was
could,
like trying to hop into a vehicle. I'm like, what am I doing? I'm just
we could
hopping.
start over. I can pick a new character and start over.
No, it's
Mine.
fine. It's too late.
I got all kinds of cool guns now, but
I've already, I've got a flamethrower. I don't want to lose my flamethrower.
yeah.
I love flamethrowers.
Well, you wouldn't have to start over. I'd start. But anyways, yeah, he's so funny. He's like, I keep running out of ammo. Well, I'm like, you got to find ammo. He's like, well, people just drop it in front of me, and I'm like, that's not how this game works.
You just want to chainsaw something.
Which I didn't know.
I know
there
which game you're used to.
Yeah, I didn't know there was
How come these
flamethrowers.
demons aren't dropping them?
Yeah, exactly.
But we're
They
having
put
fun
stuff
with
out
it.
of the way. You got hard to find it. It's
Except-
fun though.
Yeah. Last night we were going to play, but something happened with the PSN, and it wouldn't let you see your friends list. It wouldn't let you do anything. So
yeah,
I don't
it
know.
was no fun.
Perfect time for this to happen when everybody's stuck at home.
Tried to play the new Fallout 76 Wastelanders, and I guess I didn't know what I was supposed to do because it was still the same story I was working on before, and it was still super hard. So
Didn't they
it was
supposedly change the style of the game maybe into more of a story-driven first-person?
supposedly like
what I
there's supposed to
heard.
be there's NPCs, and so you're interacting with people, I guess technically the computer, but and it has a story, but I must have not done something right. So but that game is so hard. I don't know if y'all have
I
played
might
much.
be in the minority here, but I've never really been a fan. I tried playing it. I give everything
No.
a fair chance,
Yeah,
but yeah, couldn't get
Yep.
into it.
It's
Yeah,
the
it's-
greatest game in the world, made by the greatest video game company ever made. Blah blah beep blah blue blah blah bleep.
so it's
The
It's-
goat.
bearable with more people, but the hard part about it is you keep getting over encumbered. So you have too much stuff, and you can't run, and you run out of breath basically, and you have to stop, and then you have to drop stuff, and there's so much you can do in it. And
That was like
neat.
it's like Death Stranding.
but-
Have you played that?
No.
That game you can get over and you can just carry way too much stuff, and you have to balance yourself to
Yeah.
walk around using the left and right triggers. And
Oh wow.
Oh no.
It's
No.
one of the most beautiful games I've ever seen, but
Yeah.
one of the most boring experiences I've ever had.
I've heard that. It sounded like that one computer game where you're having to hit buttons left and right, and the character's trying to run, and you're trying to keep them upright.
Yep.
And they're otherwise they'll fall
crazy.
over.
That's right.
The one thing I can say though is that it seems like they've upgraded the graphics a little bit with the last update or one of the updates. I haven't played in so long. It looks a little bit better, and it's not as choppy because it was really buggy when it first came out and had a lot of issues. But it was a little bit better, but it still is hecka hard. Man, I'm probably gonna install it pretty soon though because it's so big, and I'm like, I don't have any room for this thing that I don't play, But
I haven't played it with you.
I love the music in it. The music in it's great because it's like music from the 50s, 60s, 70s, and it's just fun, And they actually made it into a radio now. It's like, here's that song by so and so, and it's kind of cool. But that's my favorite part of it, is just the music. But
I like the aesthetic of it, but
yeah, it has a cool idea. Like, it could have been awesome, but it's a little bit too realistic in some ways, because you're like trying to survive. You got to eat, you got to drink, you got to not get radiation poisoning and not get eaten by giant frogs. I mean, that's
like the real world.
Yeah. They took out the coronavirus out of it
every day.
Right. Yeah. There is this, what was it we were playing on Borderlands, and it's this COV something.
Oh yeah.
Oops.
Don't go in there. Yeah,
don't go in there. I've been playing Disney Infinity with my 5-year-old. Broke that old game out. The battle.
I have almost every figure for that game. So if there's anything you're really looking for, let me know.
There is. Because I've got all the Star Wars ones.
Yeah.
But I wasn't able to get all the Marvel ones when they went on.
Okay.
Crazy discount. So we're playing Battlegrounds, and my son's like, I want to buy this character. I'm like, I don't have that character. He's like, well, can you get it? And I'm like, no. And I looked them up to see what they cost. You may just want to sell them on Amazon. I looked up because they had some.
I didn't know they were worth anything.
Yeah. Like the black suit Spider-Man was like $90 or something.
What?
Oh.
It's like 80 or 90 bucks. Yeah.
I might need to. I bought a lot of mine when they were doing like GameStop. I had had way too many of them. They were doing buy 2 get 3 free.
Yeah.
So I go in there with my discount and just get a bunch of them, go around different stores.
Yeah. I mean, there's only certain ones that are like were high priced.
Right.
There's I still need Yondu, and I still need the Green Goblin.
Mm-hmm.
And who else? Oh, the Iron Man, the Hulk Buster.
Oh yeah, that one's really cool. I might be willing to part with a few. We'll talk later.
talk offline.
They're gonna give me $90.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yondu wasn't bad. He's like $6 on.
I heard 90. That's what I'm taking for him.
No, that's the black suit Spider-Man. Which is funny because on the game Battlegrounds, where you play with all these characters, you can just open up the black suit and change your suit out. So I don't know why that figure is worth like $80-$90 when technically you could just change your suit in the game to the black one. So I don't know.
Or the game will pick a certain thing. I don't remember.
Yeah, people don't really use them to play the game. They just themselves.
I have been playing a mobile game though. Has played Disney Sorcerer's Arena yet?
I haven't played that one yet.
No.
It's a turn-based RPG style game. It's really addicting. I've hit a paywall so quickly though, but I play it every day. I mean, what else am I going to do right now? You know what I mean? But it's so cool. Like you can get the characters involved. Like I have it. You can get Darkwing Duck as a character. You can get Monterey Jack from Rescue Rangers. My team right now is like Buzz Lightyear and Sully and Yzma. There's just a wide range of characters you can get, but it's one of those things like they want you to pay real world money, and I refuse to do that. So I'm doing it the slow and hard way. I'm not giving him any money. I'm sorry.
No.
Yeah, I played Disney's.
Did she pull the lever at all? Did she like
pull the lever, Kronk?
Yes.
Pull the lever. Yes.
Awesome. I play Disney's Magic Kingdoms every day, trying to build my own theme park.
Yeah, haven't played that in a while.
It's addicting and annoying because it takes
Yes.
forever to open stuff. But every day I'm like, well, I'll do the things to try to open up another character, but it just takes forever.
Is your parks closed though? No one can go in right now.
Yeah, they're all closed right now.
That's the reason.
That would have been a perfect segue, but I got one more thing to talk about before we move on to that.
I know. I
Ruined your
set you up.
segue,
I
man.
was like, hey,
I just
here you
wanted
go.
before
Tee it off.
I learned something right before we started recording that I'm really excited about. Parks and Recreation, my favorite sitcom of all time.
Disney Parks and Recreation?
No. Parks and Recreation, the show with Amy Poehler, Ron Swanson. That's not his real name.
Nobody knows his real name.
Yeah, they are doing a special next Thursday that is going to be like a fundraiser thing, but the whole cast is going to be in character, and it's going to be like Pawnee's Parks and Recreation Department during the social distancing lockdown.
I've seen a few TV shows do that recently. Chuck, you ever watch Chuck?
Yeah.
They did a virtual script
really?
read through last week.
Oh,
It's on their
wow.
YouTube. It's really cool. And one of my favorite movies of all time is that Thing You Do.
Yeah.
And they did a virtual a viewing of that last weekend, which was really cool.
The Whose Line Is It Anyway? People get on like every week.
Do
Together.
they?
Yeah,
I know that.
on YouTube.
That's really cool.
Yeah, on like Brad's thing.
Brad, you know.
Yeah, Brad.
Brad.
But the thing about this one is that they're going to be all in character, and it's. I think what I think it's going to be is like they're on a Zoom call, and it's going to be like a meeting, and they're going to be.
So with everybody coming back, even people that are super movie stars now.
Especially all the main cast.
Very cool.
They got nothing else to do.
Yeah,
true.
Yeah.
But so I'm really excited about that. But before we move on to I'll let Chris do the segue again in a minute. So remember what you said.
He's going to lob it back to you.
Yeah.
I got it.
We got to take a break for a sponsor. Tonight's episode. No, he's not here.
Oh.
Tonight's episode is sponsored by Gary Street Media. You may think, Gary Street, that sounds familiar. Well,
not really.
Familiar.
You'd be right, because he's one of the greatest authors of all time. Anyways, check out GaryStreetMedia.com if you're bored at home and you need something to read, because he has like 7 novels out, right? 7?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, sounds great.
He's our dad, so we're just giving him a little shout out, really. He gave us plenty of money over the years, so we're giving a little bit back to him. But if you like murder mysteries, if you like crazy time traveling, coming of age stories,
tales.
He's got his latest one out. Is called The Ghost Choir Song, and it's the third in a 3-part trilogy murder mystery thing. So the first one in that thing, this is like most people, this is what they pick as their favorite, is called Cloudland. So if you're on YouTube, you can see right there. But our mom did the covers for the book. But
yes, she drew those.
If you search for
very creative family.
Yeah, if you search for Gary Street on media on Amazon too, right? It should pop up.
Yeah,
yes.
Amazon. You can get the paperback books, but also like through Kindle.
Yeah.
You can get and various things like that. You can get the digital copies.
They don't have audiobooks yet. Everybody always asks. No audiobooks yet. He wants us to do audiobooks.
You should do it, yeah.
Yeah, I know he wants us to do it. I'd love to. I just we can figure out how to do it.
Yeah, I could do one right now. Hold on.
Yeah.
You can read the whole book.
Don't read the whole thing.
I'll give you a little taste.
The excerpt from Cloudland.
Oh, wow, that's got a cuss word.
What?
What's your dad doing? Father.
Is he like an adult or something?
It didn't really. Applejack Perry was an independent man. His rough cabin sat alone in the forest. It was there he would bring his kill and prepare the hides and the meat. It was also the place where he used his timeless skills in putting together many concoctions made from roots, berries, and plants he found on the mountain. Oh, that just.
Wait, is that it? I want to know more now.
No, supposedly, and I say supposedly because I have not got to read them all. I'm a horrible
Ryan's
son.
not a reader.
I don't know how to read.
Well, here's another one. Here's an excerpt that actually, like, because this is from Beyond the Majestic, about a coming of age story about a boy. That right there. It's not. A lot of people think, oh, it's an autobiography. It's not. He did take things from his life, and here's something actually that may sound familiar to you, Ryan.
Oh.
Yeah. Here. Nate had a younger brother, Dwight. He took one of Dwight's shirts and a pair of his jeans and stuffed them with towels to give them form. Then he laid the form under Dwight's bed, leaving just a part of an arm and leg sticking out. Next, he pulled the slats that held the box springs and mattress out enough so they fell on the dummy form. It looked as if the bed had fallen on top of Dwight. The boys hid in their closet. Before they closed the door, Nat and Dwight started screaming for help.
You know what I like about that is that basically he's renamed you Dwight.
This is something that me and Ryan actually did to our mother when we were children.
That's awesome.
And our mom flipped out. She thought Chris was like crushed by the bed. But I'm calling you Dwight from now on.
Yeah. All right, Nat.
That's what your dad really wanted to name you.
Yeah, Dwight.
He really did. He didn't get the choice. That was
right.
his first choice, but our mom.
I have a news story we could talk about real quick. That is a segue between books and Disney parks.
Oh, segue.
Yes,
Anyways,
okay.
check out GaryStreetMedia.com.
Go with me here. Did you guys ever read the Kingdom Keepers series?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Did you know there was almost a Disney Plus series that was written by Kevin Smith?
Yes, and it crushed my heart when I found out they weren't making it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because he wanted to put too many characters into it, and
Disney didn't want that.
Yeah.
It's sort of, but Disney. I don't know. That reasoning was sort of dumb because there was a show called Once Upon a Time that was on ABC.
Yeah.
That
oh my god!
Literally,
I
every Disney
just
character
finished the last episode like 2 days ago. The whole 7 seasons.
Oh wow! It got a little weird for me, so I quit watching it. I was like,
I'm not. I don't give up on things. I don't quit so easily, so I had to finish it.
I won't quit you.
Even though it wasn't good.
But yeah, for that reason.
Just imagine that series though that he could have done.
Gosh.
He said Captain Hook is going to be like the main bad guy.
Oh yeah.
Man. If you haven't read the Kingdom Keepers books, read Gary Street's books first. Then go read the Kingdom Keepers books. The Kingdom Keepers books are basically made for teenagers, preteens. So they're a little easier to read. Young adults, yeah. So it's books I can read. I haven't finished that series either, so I have
like almost the whole series autographed by the author.
I've got a couple. I got 1 or 2 books autographed by him. He's a nice guy. I met him.
Oh yeah, very nice guy.
Met him at Disney. Well, it wasn't Disney Springs then. It was downtown Disney at the toy store in the marketplace there.
Great. He's come here many times to Murder by the Book, which is a local bookstore here in Houston.
Oh, cool.
Local murder place.
Yep.
Now, I also heard from him that I'm pretty sure it was from him. I don't think it was a rumor that Disney has asked him to rewrite them.
What?
To match the current parks.
That is true. He posted he tweeted about that. They're going to be re-releasing them soon to be a little bit more modern. Same characters, everything, but instead of like attractions
Star
that
Wars.
Right, attractions that belong to there, it's going to be updated. Like I think that way.
Yeah, it's going to be an advertisement for the park.
Yeah.
So get them now.
Get them before the park opens.
I mean, that's what the criticism is about the Galaxy's Edge book, is that it's an advertisement. Part of the book is, and then the comic book series as well is kind of an advertisement for the Doc Ondars. But say again.
The Galaxy's Edge cooking book. The cook. Have you seen that?
None of that stuff in there's right.
Yeah, I can imagine.
It's not the right picture. But I'll be interested to see what they do with these new Kingdom Keeper books. That series would have been like a hit. Like it would have been.
Yeah.
If they'd have done it right, it would have been like the Mandalorian hit for them.
Yeah.
Yes, I was crushed when I heard it was not happening. When that whole thing happened a couple weeks ago, I'm like, and the whole Jon Favreau Magic Kingdom movie never materialized either.
Come on, Disney.
Hey, they have the perfect opportunity right now to do movies at Disney World.
Yeah, they could go film right now.
True.
Nobody's there.
This is
There's
true.
man, perfect.
Oh man.
Just do lots of just scenery shots and then just throw in the actors later.
There was a movie that came out years ago. It was a weird movie, and they secretly filmed at Disney and Magic Kingdom.
Yes, I know exactly.
I couldn't get through that movie. It was just awkward and weird. But
what was it called? It was so messed up.
Talking about,
so this guy secretly filmed in the parks to make a movie.
was it the one about Walt's frozen head?
No. That was funny. That was funny.
Yeah, that one was good.
This one was this. It was this weird story about this guy, and
he was falling around like teenage girls in the park or something that.
Yeah, and I think he lost his job or something right before they went on their Disney trip with his family, and then he becomes friends with these teenage girls. It was weird. It was so messed up. But the frozen head one, the Walt one, that was pretty funny.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
There's a video of Josh Gates, if you know him, from Expedition Unknown and Destination Truth. He got onto a reality show. That was his big break. It was one of the Amazing Race or one of those like that. But his submission tape to get on that was him breaking into Disneyland.
Nice.
Escape from tomorrow. Yeah.
Escape from tomorrow.
Yeah, there's a video on YouTube, I think, of him like breaking in to Disneyland, like conning his way in there for free, basically. He gets in, goes on a bunch of rides, and then leaves.
That's funny.
Well, there was a teenager that got arrested this week for breaking into Disney Springs.
For Disney Springs?
Well, somebody got...
Oh, yeah, somebody at
It said...
Disneyland. Somebody got arrested.
Disneyland, okay. Maybe that's what
he was right by, I think the...
Marvel Construction.
I'm still calling it the Tower of Terror, but the Guardians of the Galaxy ride.
He was going to the construction, like the Avengers construction site.
Yeah.
And, people, just stay home. You know, we're doing it. We're staying home. Look at us. Except for Katrin and Chris. They're on a cruise. And
I'm on a cruise.
I'm at
Just
Magic
sitting in
Kingdom.
the hot tub.
That crowd level behind you is amazing right now.
Right?
There's nobody there.
Nobody there. Nighttime.
So one of the reasons Cary wanted to come on is because he was sad and he needed consoling because
I do.
Next month he was supposed to be in Disney World.
Oh man.
True. We're leaving in May. We were.
And it has been canceled just like everything else in the world.
Just like your park. Just like your park in your game app that you're playing that you can't let people in now. That's a segue.
Oh.
You told me. Told me to do the segue.
Don't forget a segue, man.
So, Cary wanted some consoling. Now, Katrin and I have trips. We're going on a trip together with our families, not just us. In October, supposedly.
Supposedly.
That's when it's scheduled.
Yeah. That's when it's scheduled.
We have current. So we were supposed to leave first. So we're going to be there or May 29th and leaving on like June 6th. So I had all my fast passes booked and I had my Savvy's workshop and everything was scheduled to go. Yeah, but we tentatively right now we're trying to rebook into September. But who even knows what that's going to happen?
Katrin just laughed at you.
September.
Oh man.
So
I have a feeling it might be 2021.
I have my doubts. Yeah.
There's one analyst that's saying he has nothing to do with the parks, does not work for them or anything, but he's saying that the parks won't open till 2021.
Yeah. I don't
think that. Yeah.
Well,
I don't know how they can afford to.
Right. But here's the reason why, and this is the reason why it's going to be hard for everything, not just Disney, but for everything to open, is because there's no vaccine, right? People are still going to get this daggum thing, and you don't know who has it a lot of times because people may be asymptomatic or whatever. But it's not going to go away, and that's what
it could take another 16. Could take another 16 months for a vaccine.
Right.
Yeah.
And
in the movie Outbreak, it took like 2 hours. Come on.
Yeah, that's true. But
why can't we be like the movies? Come on.
Winchester he's on our live stream right now. And man, he is a cast member through and through. He just said, "Well, how can I help make some magic?" Look at that. He's been sent home, furloughed, or whatever you want to call it from Disney, but he's still making the magic. Disney, I know
that dude's amazing.
I had
we talked about it earlier. I had a dream the other night that I was finally able to get. I haven't even been to Galaxy's Edge or Batuu yet, but I had a dream that I was imagining myself going to Rise of the Resistance, and I remember each certain parts of it. It was the same but different, and I remember being so excited that I got to go, and I woke up and I was like, "Oh, no. It was so sad."
It is sad.
We were planning to spend a lot of time at there, but I mean, I guess we got to look at the bright side. If we go next year in 2021, it'll be the 50th. We could celebrate that.
Well, they may just push that back though. Like, well, we're closed for like a year, so it's really not the 50th now. It's
right. So then that might be true. I mean, I'll admit the most important thing in the world right now is for everybody to be safe and for this thing to go away. Yeah. So, I mean, a lot of things are changing right now in the world. If we have to wait another year to go to Disney, it's not that big of a deal in the entirety of everything, but it's sad, but
I just don't know how they are going to be able to stay close.
I'm not like Ryan. I get to go like 4 times every year.
Okay. I did not go 4 times.
He goes 5.
No, I went twice last year and once this year. Yeah, 3 times.
Twice.
Okay, so 3 times in 1 year. That's okay.
No, it was. Wait, no, hold on.
In a year's time.
I went twice last year, and then once this year so far.
So far.
In March, I went for a conference that was in Orlando.
Yeah.
So since it was there, I had to go to Disney.
Of course.
In December, I went down to meet Tyler Dean McDowell, who is one of our favorite people to have on the show. He's one of us. He's been on so many times. He's actually painting pictures right now. He's a fabulous artist. He's painting right now.
A picture of us.
A picture of us. Oh.
Is he really?
He knows what we're
If he's painting a picture of us, we're gonna probably have some.
Didn't he paint a picture of the trackers that they have hanging up?
His dad did.
His dad did that. Okay, that's
right. His most famous picture.
I've seen some of his
Jessica Rabbit, probably.
His artwork. Yeah, I've seen that.
Shout out to Tyler. Great stuff. So I went with him, met him in December, and then we went with Jennifer's family in October. So when I went in December, it was like for a day. Basically, I flew in, met with Tyler up, and then flew back out. It wasn't like a big long trip. And I have a relative that lives there who's the greatest person of them all that lets me stay with her. So it's not like I have to pay to stay places when I go. And we're supposed to go back in October as a family. So with the Catrons, our extended family.
Yes.
But I don't know.
We have our meal reservations already made.
Yeah.
I do too, yeah.
Oh, I got a Kona Cafe for that.
Oh, good.
Morning. A little later than you guys.
I heard about a couple openings tomorrow if you want to go.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
I think ours is like 9 something. You're there like.
I was gonna take that. I probably could have gotten that, but we leave that day, so it's like I'm trying to get back to the. Gosh, it seems so stupid to even talk about it right now, honestly, because it's like I don't even think it's gonna happen. But it's because I don't want to get my hopes up and be like, man, I'm not gonna, because I've kind of gone through the whole grief phase or whatever, of like denial and.
I'm still in the
grieving.
I'm still in the denial phase right now.
And now I'm kind of accepting, like, okay, it'll be okay. I won't have to spend money right now to go.
I will tell you, I have been
but
fighting
I will
with
lose
the
Southwest.
I've been fighting with my airline to get my money back. Not going to happen.
Supposedly there's a new law going into effect that airlines have to give you a refund.
So it depends. I think if the flight's canceled, then yes. And Southwest gives me travel funds, but they expire from when a year from when I purchased them. So I purchased my tickets for October in March because I got a really awesome deal, like under $100 for one of the flights, and or right at 100. And I've checked now, and it's like 300 plus right now. Yeah. So if I have to end up canceling that flight, I'll get the funds, but they'll expire next March, and I don't know if I'll be able to use them.
I'm sure they're going to extend that. Probably they have
I would
to
say so too.
Yeah, they're
going to. Nobody can travel.
I mean, the tickets that I got for October were like Southwest, and it was when stuff went going crazy in the world where it started. So our tickets were like $43 a person.
Well, see, I'd got mine before you all did, and I've looked ever since then. But I think it's just there's not that many out of Memphis, like good ones, and it's so expensive to fly out of Memphis, I guess. But I've looked at your all's in Houston. Sure enough, they've got them for like $50 for whatever reason. Yeah. So that's crazy.
I should buy them just in case, right?
Oh yeah, because you can get the money back. So.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know when Disney will open back up. Nobody does. Only Disney knows that. Now, I know that a couple of their executives are on the board in Florida to decide when stuff is going to open back up.
Yeah.
I know that they already have a plan sort of that they've got in place when this is going to happen. They're testing some stuff out in Shanghai now, I guess. But it's going to open back up sometime. And when it does, we will be there. We'll go.
Yeah.
It's going to be different, though. It has to be different. There's got to be so many things put into place right now. They're going to have to limit the amount of people into each park. A lot of things are probably not going to be able to open, like theater shows and stuff like that, where people are close together. But most of the queues and most of the attractions, you're close to everybody. How are they going to do that?
Yeah. Well, Universal's already said that all their 3D, when they open, that they won't be giving out 3D glasses. So everything that's 3D won't be 3D anymore.
Makes sense.
I think that's...
Can't you bring your own?
I don't know.
Well, they may change. I mean, because you can't sit there and watch that stuff, so they'll probably turn it off. And
I think that character meet and greets will be going the way of the dinosaur.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to put people at risk hugging and all that stuff. So I think those are going to be either they're going to go away completely, or they'll be like in a bubble when you walk in. They'll just be like in this snow globe thing. Hi.
It's going to be a mannequin with the costume on it.
It's a Skype call.
You got it, dude. They're going to be in snow globes, and they can sell miniature versions of the snow globe.
There we go, Disney. I want a check for that.
You got it.
That's a moneymaker right there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of the boy in the bubble, it's going to be the princess in the bubble.
They're going to be sitting at a computer desk with a divider between the two, and they'll pretend like they're on Zoom chats.
Right. That's right.
Just be a picture of them, like, oh, I'm on a Zoom chat with Mickey.
Yeah.
That's where you go call with Mickey.
Oh yeah, get a call with Mickey. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, I think a lot of the restaurants are going to have to change too. I mean, they're not going to be able to do buffet style anymore.
So many sneeze guards just everywhere. Everything's going to have a sneeze guard.
Well, they'll probably have like
all the food
for lines. Bubbles. They'll have the ground marked off with distances that you have to stand in, like a box.
That's kind of how
Tower
it is.
Of Terror, you're going to have sneeze guards all around you.
So I saw some pictures for Shanghai where they're doing the simulations, like people-less simulations. So they're just marking off these sections in queues where it's like this box that's maybe 3 or 4 feet long, maybe 2 or 3 feet wide. And I guess they're trying to figure out, like, if people stand in this little area, maybe it's their family is in this area, and then the next family's in this area. And it'll have to, I mean, that's what they're doing at some stores, right? They're putting the checkout lines. You have a line that you have to stand at, or supposed to. And, But you're going to have these people that don't care because there's so many people that are protesting all this, and they're going to be at Disney World. Is going to be the problem.
I went to Target the other night to get some groceries and stuff like that, and I was wearing a mask. There were so many people not following any of the kind of social distancing rules that you should be. Just at Target. Imagine when you, I don't know what's going to happen.
So we're going to end. We'll wrap up we've got Tyler. Tyler just texted me. He's like, man, if I wanted to be sad, I'd watch the news.
I know.
But so in Houston, Harris County, which is Houston, they've made it where you have to wear a mask, or you could be fined up to $1,000
for the next 30 days. 30 days.
Right? But on the news report, did you see this, Cary?
Yes, I did.
It said you can wear masks,
scarves,
or bananas.
So I need to spell check a little bit.
So hilarious.
Yeah.
What makes this even funnier for me is there's this YouTube channel called J Stew Studios, or More J Stew, and it's just two guys and they do like funny videos. Well, they did this challenge because they're quarantined at home, like us on Zoom calls, and they said, okay, you're going to take the camera around the house and I'm going to build you your quarantine suit, and then you have to go to the grocery store and buy something in it. So one of the suits was, he goes, is that a banana laying over there? He goes, peel the banana, and I want you to strap the banana to your face like a mask. So I'm like, did these news people just watch that banana mask video and be like, must be banana? But yeah, somebody got fired probably for that. Go home, you're drunk.
Well, they probably made it at home.
Well, it's funny. Somebody's probably going to read that, think they're serious, and they're going to be out in public with a banana strapped to their face. Like, I saw it on the news.
It's a potassium, right? Is that what?
That's what helps.
Yeah. Anyway, so I thought, we could have a little fun tonight before we wrap up.
Oh, finally.
Yeah, to get us out of this ho-hum sad we don't get to go to Disney by doing a Disney game. Wouldn't that be fun?
Hey,
so
are we against each other, or are we all?
I'll host since I have all the questions right here.
Perfect. I'm at Jose Karaoke's, so I'm ready to go. It's no longer on the Magic. It got replaced by Tangle, but it was a restaurant on Disneyland.
Well. Anyways, so Disney Parks blog. This is something that I wanted to give to people to sort of lift their spirits as they're missing Disney. Has quizzes, a ton of quizzes that relate to the Disney parks. So I thought we could do one or two of them tonight. Now, do you guys want to work together as a team, or do you want to be cutthroat against each other?
The guest is shaking his head, so it's me and Kate versus him.
I mean, there's only three.
No, it's all for none, one for me.
So you don't have buzzers. So I don't know how you're going to buzz in, but
if I lose, I never get to come back. Is that how it works?
I guess we just each get to pick an answer, and I guess we'll get a point.
If Cary loses, he has to give me all of his Disney Infinity.
I'll give you one. I'll give you one of them.
I'll take Black Spider-Man. I'm just kidding.
I'll give you one of my choosing. Let's rephrase that.
Okay, that works. Okay, I'll give you guys the option. I'll give our guests the option. How about that?
Ooh.
Would you like to? How well do you know Epcot's World Showcase? How well do you know history of the Fantasyland at Magic Kingdom? The Ultimate Star Wars Galaxy's Edge quiz? How well do you know the Haunted Mansion at Disneyland? Which I don't know. How well do you know Living with the Land at Epcot? How well do you know Toy Story Land at Disney Hollywood Studios? Or how about how well do you know the Tower of Terror at Disney's Hollywood Studios?
I'm going to do the Haunted Mansion at Disneyland.
Oh no!
All right.
Poor Katrin. He's never been there.
I've been there.
Katrin's like, I'm going home.
Oh, we got this.
And the answer is Hatbox Ghost.
Okay, here we go. Loading. All right. Do you just want to go like a round, like start with Cary if he gets it wrong, or I don't know. It's a true or false. So
you just give an answer, and then we get a point if get it correct.
Can somebody keep score? I don't know. Oh, Tyler wants to play the game. Well, listen along, Tyler, and play in the comments. All right, here we go. The Haunted Mansion at Disneyland was the first major Disney attraction created without the direct supervision by Walt Disney. True or false?
That's sort of a trick question because he passed away before it was able to be finished, but he did work on it.
Okay. So is it true or false?
To be open without him?
It's the first major Disney attraction created without the direct supervision by Walt Disney.
Well, I don't know how Cary, if you want to.
You can all answer. Just answer.
It's true in a way, I guess.
I'm gonna go with true.
I'll go with false.
Oh, Katrin, he's like, I'm going to get a point here.
True.
He's going to go opposite of everything.
It is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They talked about it in the Imagineering, didn't they?
They did.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
There's those scenes from one of the Wonderful World of Disney where he was showing off stuff from Haunted Mansion.
Yeah.
Okay, so Tyler's giving us a hard time here. Because that wasn't a true or false question.
Right? I agree on that.
This one's an easy one. How many ghosts occupy the Haunted Mansion? 50, 999, or 1,969?
999. There's always room for one more.
What is that big number though? That was
1969. Basically.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So 999. Y'all got that one. Everybody gets a point.
Yay!
Woo! Are you keeping track?
Nope.
I am trying to. Okay.
You are. Okay.
The Haunted Mansion is in what land at Disneyland Park? Critter Country?
Ooh, teacher. Oh.
What?
Can I say it?
You can.
New Orleans Square?
New Orleans Square or Adventureland?
New Orleans Square.
New Orleans Square.
You're welcome.
There you go. Everybody gets a point. These are
You're
easy.
just gonna wait for him to answer, then just go, yeah, that one.
This is only 5 questions.
I knew
so.
that one actually.
What is the name of the singing bust quintet made up of Rollo Rumpkin, Uncle Theodore, Cousin Algernon, Ned Nubb, and Phineas Polk? Or Pock. Is it Dead or Alive 5, the Hatbox Ghouls, or the Phantom 5?
Phantom 5.
5, yeah.
I'm going with Phantom 5.
It is the Phantom 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, here's a true or false. The epitaphs on the tombstones are written in honor of Disney legends and Walt Disney Imagineers who created and maintained the attraction.
True.
See, these are easy.
So here's a fun fact.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
My gamer tag on Xbox and PlayStation is good old Fred.
Oh.
You lost his
Which
head.
is one of
Tyler said this
which
is
is
a
one of the,
a terrible quiz.
tombstones.
This is just from the official Disney Parks blog, so take it up with them. Take it up with them. All right. Let's do. Ooh,
There you go.
We're moving on to the next quiz.
Oh, that was it for that one?
That was it. It was just 5 questions. I told you.
Nothing about the Hatbox Ghost? Come on.
Yeah. We're gonna. I'm choosing this one because I want to see what you guys answer because none of you have been there. So this is going to be the ultimate Star Wars Galaxy's Edge quiz.
There we go.
I'm gonna before I click on it, I'm gonna say that this is not going to be the ultimate Galaxy's Edge quiz. This is going to be a Galaxy's Edge quiz that you find on the Disney site. All right, here we go. Oh, this is going to be crazy. Okay. Oh, come on. All right, this is going to be easy. I'm sorry, listeners. What I should have went through all this. We did that last week. Oh, anyway, sorry.
I think he's making a joke.
Making a joke. Yeah, we should do that again.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. What planet do you visit in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge?
Batu.
Badu.
No, sorry, you're wrong. It's Batu.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Okay, what city do you visit at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge?
What city?
What
The
city?
Black Spire Outpost? That's not a city, is it?
There's not choices.
There is, but you guys are being so easy that
Isn't it the Black Spire Outpost? That's the outpost. The city of Black Spire Outpost.
I can give you.
It's incorporated.
Is Black Spire Outpost your guys' answer?
Yeah.
Batu City.
Is that your answer, really, Chris?
No.
It's Black Spire Outpost.
Yes.
It's not
Yeah, we
Vatican
got
City.
this. Vatican.
Okay. Oh, here we go. Where is the planet of Batu located?
In space. Next question. In a galaxy.
Disneyland and Hollywood Studios.
The outer rim.
What are we talking about?
Do you want options here? There's options.
Yeah. I don't know.
Sure.
In the deep core,
The outer rim.
along the galaxy's outer rim,
Yeah,
or
that's what I
near
was-
the Reishi maze.
Outer rim. Because isn't it called
Yeah.
Galaxy's Edge?
Yeah.
The outer rim for everybody. I shouldn't have gave you an answer. You're correct. You guys are so smart.
Rim before you said
It's
that.
kind of weird.
Okay. At Millennium Falcon, Smuggler's Run,
Yes.
which job is not a role guests take on to steer the ship?
Um,
Oh, there's options.
Yeah, you kind of got to get
Steer the ship, gunner.
There's engineer, gunner, pilot. Who writes these questions? Who made these? They should be ashamed of themselves. Engineer, gunner, pilot, or I always mispronounce the name of the chess game. Dejeric Badler.
yeah, not that.
Gunner.
that one. Coffee maker.
Gary said gunner. Is that what?
That does not pilot, right?
That does not have a role.
Oh, it doesn't have a roll. Okay, I got you.
Yeah. So what is it? What's the answer, everybody?
That
The
last
battler,
Yeah.
the chess guy.
Yeah. Everybody gets the point. Cater's one behind, but he missed that first question. I should have
still
came up
time.
with. I could right now probably come up with harder questions. Not
Probably so.
even thinking about it. Winchester's getting them all right on here, by the way. He's like, let's go. He's getting them all right. All right. Where can you find DJ R3X, aka Rex, the former Starspeeder 3000 pilot droid from the original Star Tours attraction?
At a place I had reservations for and I can't go to now.
Which is
Oga's Cantina.
Olga's? Yeah, Olga's Cantina.
Olga.
Yeah.
Olga.
I took your advice too, man. I
Oh.
booked a reservation right before they closed.
yeah.
So when I got out, it would be empty.
Yep.
Man, how was that?
I don't know.
It's the best. If you book, that's a little. I don't like to give this tip away because then everybody books in. If you book after park closes, because you can book Oga's after the park closes, then when you get out, there's nobody anywhere, and it's just you just wandering through Galaxy's Edge by yourself or with your group
Until they push you out.
until they push you out. Basically, that's what we did when Tyler and I went. They had their lightsabers. They were swinging them around, having fun. Perfect time to take pictures because there's nobody around and the lights are all lit up and it's all pretty. Winchester's going to ask us a question. It's going to be harder. Savi, before we get to his, we're waiting on him to answer or ask. Savi's workshop is where you can do
Build
this.
a lightsaber.
Lightsaber.
Is that where you can build a snowman?
I think Goofy wrote this stupid thing. This is a 9-question quiz. Oh, come on.
When did the questions start?
Yeah, when did they request this one? Guests can try blue milk at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. In what film did this drink make its debut?
Star Trek.
Anyone? What film?
A New Hope.
Chris goes, yeah, what he said.
Yup.
Well, as I said, A New Hope. I mean,
I'm sorry.
Is there a
is
skill level on these questions? Is there
that is
can
wrong.
pick a harder question?
That's wrong.
Star Wars.
It's Star Wars, A New Hope. So sorry, you guys got it all wrong.
Trick question.
Winchester, ask away. You can ask away. Because these questions horrible. I thought they'd be a little like they said that this was like the ultimate quizzes. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah. I think I saw those.
Guests can also taste green Mickle, Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. In what film did this drink debut? I will accept 2 answers.
The worst.
Correct!
I win!
Chris gets bonus points. Anybody else want to answer?
All right. I'm up by 1. They all given up.
They've given up. All right. I'll give her by a point because I hate that movie. I mean, that movie's great. And the last question. Where can guests purchase a holocron?
Probably Doc Ondars. I don't know.
Yeah.
Doc Ondar's.
Den of Antiquities.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. There you go.
All right.
Here you go. We got a question.
Got a question. Here we go.
2 questions.
What are the 3 settlements on Batu that the locals are from?
Oh.
North, South, and
Hatfields, McCoys.
I don't even think I know this one.
that's a good one.
3 settlements. I'm going to guess the... oh, gosh. I don't know. Wow. You've stumped me. I don't pay attention.
X, Y, and Z.
I feel like I should know this, but I haven't read all the book yet. But I don't know if they talked about it in the comic book, but I'm sure they talk about it in the book.
I have no clue. I didn't know there were settlements. Didn't know there were farmers.
Yeah, pioneers even. This is riveting.
Oh, wait. I think I got it.
After you Googled it.
Do you have it?
Get it, Ryan.
Thank you, Google.
Actually,
Hey Siri, what are the 3 settlements at Batu? Bad2?
I know the 3 sons. Ubot 1, Ubot 2, and Ubot 3.
Oh,
I heard
yeah.
they're bright. The bright suns, right?
Yeah. Rising moons. I don't know. What is it, Winchester? You're gonna have to tell us.
What's his next question?
Next question.
Yeah.
What is the docking bay number for the first order base?
It's not 7 because that's food, right? Docking Bay
That's
7.
something else.
Docking
Yeah.
bay 7.
It's not 66. That's order 6.
I go with 66.
I remember I've seen it. I can't think of what it is though.
I may know it.
8.
This is
I'll go with 8.
oh.
I'll go with 8.
I don't know. 17.
frozen.
I don't know this one. I haven't been yet.
First order
I don't know.
docking bay number. I'm gonna Google
Okay,
it.
so here are the answers to the first one: Galma, Pika, and Sarubat. Not
Wow.
Saruman, but
Those are Pokemon.
Sarubat.
I'm pretty sure.
Sarubat. Sarubat.
You might be right.
So, man, this is terrible. My son almost cried the other day. He started a new season of Pokemon when at the end of the previous season, all of Ash's friends left to go do other things, and he was like, "This is kind of sad." I was like, "Really? What's happening?" And he told me what was happening. I was like, "Oh, are you gonna cry?" And he's like, "I might." I was like, "Okay." But he didn't. But he was sad that Ash was all alone. He was gonna have to find new friends.
Aww.
He still has
Docking Bay
Pokemon.
9.
Oh, we were so close.
That's what I said right before I read it.
Good job.
All right, he's got one more question.
What's the one?
Yeah.
Now, where can a broom boy get a transport to Canto Bike? Well, the thing about Canto Bike is it is a pointless side quest that nobody cares about.
That's right.
Yeah, you don't get one.
You don't get one.
You take one of the cheap buses over there, right?
Yeah. This is when I was there.
Casino.
He said that he was trying to get funds to go to Canto Bike because I said that anyways, he saw my lightsaber. He said that here's his lightsaber and it was his broom. And I said, "Are you broom boy all grown up from The Last Jedi?"
No.
And he laughed. And he said, "Oh, I've been trying to raise some get some funds to go to Canto Bike." And I said, "Oh, don't worry about going there. It's a pointless side quest that nobody cares about." And it was just so funny. He laughed. And so where can you get a transport? I mean, depends on there's lots of places you could get a transport. It depends on if you're doing it legally or
Star
illegally.
Tours.
Yeah, you could go to Star Tours. They
go
probably
to
start
Star
by
Tours.
there. Docubase 7, you could probably hop on one of the transports there. Or if you want to go off world, there's the Disney bus line. So I don't know.
Like a Skytram.
But this is the cool thing about Galaxy's Edge is that there's such a cool backstory, and all the people that work on Batuu each have their own individual stories, and they'll talk to you about it. And
That's what I'm excited for. Is just to experience all the lore and just being surrounded by all that Star Wars-ish stuff. That I don't know. I've always been a huge fan of Star Tours, always, and this is like taking it to the next level. And I'm just so sad I can't go, but I'll go.
You'll go. Hopefully, when they open back up, it'll still have this amount of in-depth storytelling, and they won't be like, "Okay, 5 people over here. Yeah. That's all we can allow in. Don't talk to anybody."
Well, they'll have more stormtroopers to like tell people where to stand and where to go.
Yeah,
so it'll be fine.
So where can you get transport out? You know,
I don't know.
Still a shuttle.
We'll have to wait.
I would say we could do another quiz, but they're sort of pointless. So
maybe that wasn't like a quiz question. Maybe he was just asking.
Oh, maybe he's asking.
He was just wondering.
I don't know.
It's all themed. Yes, it is all themed. All of it.
I have the. Do you know who Lou Mangello is?
Yes.
He's a podcaster. He has these books, these Disney trivia books.
Yeah.
That are super difficult. We'll have to pull stuff from there next time.
Yeah, I should have done my homework. I just saw this as the last minute. I was like, oh, that's something fun that we can add in to get rid of the sadness of us not being at Disney. And I didn't do the quiz, but I thought, hey, it's on Disney's official site. Surely, they'll be good.
What about the Fantasyland one? Are you guys Fantasyland fans?
Oh, we could do that one. Hold on. Did you do that one?
Try it.
Let's try it.
Do it.
Do it.
All right, here we go.
We got this.
True or false? And then we'll wrap up because we're over an hour. True or false? While it is the icon of the park, Cinderella's castle is technically a part of Fantasyland.
True.
True. I think so.
Adrian?
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Yeah. It's true. Why would it not be?
Yeah.
I was trying to think if it was a trick question.
Everybody gets a point. Kate, you're only one behind.
Yeah.
When New Fantasyland debuted in 2012, man, do you remember 2012? Way back when. How many more Disney castles did the expansion add to the Magic Kingdom Park?
2.
And can you name the castles?
Well, there's the Beast Castle because you can eat there, and then there's Prince Eric's Castle from the Little Mermaid ride.
Okay. Anybody have any different answers?
No, I don't. I
No.
So you guys are all saying 2?
I'll go 3.
Oh, 3. Oh, that's not even a choice.
What was the question again?
I don't know.
New
Then 2. It's
Fantasyland
not a
debuted in
choice.
2012. How many more Disney castles did the expansion add to the Magic Kingdom?
What was there? Was there like a multiple choice?
Yeah, but that was too easy if I gave you the multiple choice.
Okay, fine too. I don't know.
It is 2. It's Beast Castle and Prince Eric's Castle.
Yeah.
Very good. See, you guys are so smart. I don't know why I'm still writing that point. It doesn't really matter. What?
And it's the newest version of the castle from Little Mermaid, not the one on the original VHS.
Yes, there's no giant.
Yeah. Power.
Oh, cool. Sorry, I'm looking at the trash cans in Galaxy's Edge have the sector number that corresponds to the trash compactor on the Death Star.
Wow.
All right, that's cool. Thank you. What? I don't know if do I know this one? This one's actually maybe a difficult question.
Oh.
What was the original name of Prince Charming Regal Carousel when the carousel was purchased from an external company in 1967?
Oh.
There is multiple choices.
I would need a choice.
Okay. The choices are the Freedom Carousel, America's Carousel, or the Liberty Carousel.
I know it.
I'll go with Liberty.
It is Liberty.
Adrian?
I'll go with Liberty.
I mean,
let
it's
Cary
not
answer
the
last.
Liberty. You want to change your answer?
No.
That's actually a good question. They actually put a good question on here. It is the Liberty. Here's another one. Mr. Toad's Wild Ride closed in Fantasyland in, what do you know the year? That's not the question, but I'm just wondering if you know the year.
Oh, we talked about this recently. Or,
97 or 98? 98?
98, yes. Which attraction replaced it?
That was
The adventure, many adventure of the Winnie the Pooh?
Yeah, the Pooh.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, the mini adventure.
Pooh ride.
Or this was the question. This is the answers they gave you: the Mini Adventures of Winnie the Pooh attraction, or a Winnie the Pooh character greeting area.
Oh. Wow.
Oh, bother.
All right.
There's still a tribute to the Toad in that attraction too, though.
Yes, there is. The courtyard in front of Gaston's Tavern features a fountain and a statue of which 2 Beauty and the Beast characters? Chris is like, I don't know.
I'm going to guess one's Belle.
I don't think so. Isn't it Gaston?
I really don't know.
Well, let Chris lock in his answer first.
You're, I don't know.
Belle?
Belle and I'm sure the Beast.
Say it.
Belle and the Beast. Okay, Chris has locked in that answer. Katrin?
I thought Gaston was on there somewhere,
Okay.
but I can't think of the other person.
Gaston and
what's the oh? I don't know.
Come on, Katrin. This was yours to steal. This was yours to tie Chris. Chris, he just gave you the answer. Chris is gave you the answer.
I can't think of it.
I have allergies. All right.
He has a good brew.
I know, LeFou. Thank you.
There
I
you
can't think of his name. LeFou's brew.
Cary, what's your answer?
Gaston and LeFou.
Yes. So Katrin and Cary get a point, but Chris doesn't get a point. Oh, Tyler got stumped. Tyler got stumped on that one question there. Where in Fantasyland can you find a portrait of Belle's mother?
Ooh.
These are
the Tangled Bathroom.
There are multiple choices, but I wanted to see if
So I got a text from Tyler. It says LeFou.
he's trying to help you out.
All
right. So do you want multiple choice, or do you want to just guess?
Can we do phone or friend?
I could give you three. There's three options.
Okay.
If you want it. Okay, we're in Fantasyland. Can you find a portrait of Belle's mother at the Be Our Guest restaurant, at Gaston's Tavern, or at Enchanted Tales with Belle?
Obvious answer is Enchanted Tales with Belle, I would think. But
I would go. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The third one.
Yeah, it's got to be. I mean, why would the Beast have a picture of her mother?
Yeah,
the mother-in-law.
That would be sort of funny though. Like she's looking through the castle and she's like, "Wait, why is there a picture of my mother here? Beast? It was one night. Nothing.
Wait a second.
It was long ago."
I think Gaston's. That's where. That's.
You went a little dark there.
Yeah, it was Enchanted Tales with Belle. Have you guys done that? It's pretty fun.
No.
I have not.
I was the knight, and they choose people to be characters, and I was a knight. It's got one of the coolest effects in the parks to get you into the actual thing. It's like this mirror, and I won't say what happens, but you see this mirror, and then all of a sudden, it's not a mirror anymore. And it's really cool.
Is it awkward for an adult guy to go in by himself?
No, because you just stand in the back.
Okay.
Yeah, it's cool. It's a cool little show, but the effects are really cool in the place.
I haven't done that yet.
Yeah. Which of the following is not a themed dining room at Be Our Guest restaurant? The Grand Ballroom, the Castle Gallery, the West Wing, or the library?
What was the second one you said?
The Castle Gallery.
Can I say my answer?
Sure.
Castle Gallery.
That was going to be mine too.
That's what I was thinking too, because I don't.
I know there's a West Wing. I know there's a library.
It's a good show
the
too.
main ballroom. So
Yeah, I don't remember the West Wing, like them being on that TV show, but you know.
Yeah. I never saw them get really political.
We've been to that restaurant at least 3 times, I think, and we've always sat in the same room.
We were wrong.
Oh no!
Oh, what? No? Which one is it?
The library.
Oh, I thought there was one in the library.
Well, I guess you can't eat in the library.
Oh wow!
You guys were
We've
wrong.
all been there too, right?
The bathroom.
Yeah. Well, that's memorable then.
I thought that room was
the library.
I thought it was the library,
but maybe it's not.
What's the dark room? Which is the room that have the actual the flower in?
That's the West Wing. It's not the library. Everybody thinks it is, but it's actually the Castle Gallery.
There you go.
It looks like it's the room that nobody wants to sit in because it looks like you're sitting in a cafeteria. It's like horrible looking, but it's not cool like the other rooms. All right.
Which is the room that have the flower in?
The West Wing.
That's the West Wing. Okay,
yeah,
that's the room I ate in. Okay.
Wow, you guys got one wrong.
Wow.
We were so sure of it too.
Yeah, you're like, this is easy.
There's no such thing as the gallery.
Oh, we got
moron.
How much more do we have here? Oh, we got a few more. The Cinderella Castle Breezeway boasts 5 glittering murals that tell the story of Cinderella. Which Disney legend created these lovely works of art? Now, this is a quiz. This quiz is better than
these are getting harder. Yeah.
We should have just started with this one.
I don't know, Milk Hall.
I've got names if you want names.
Okay, let's give names.
Dorothea Redmond, Claude Coates, Herb Ryman, or Blaine Gibson. One of those.
I'm gonna go with Blaine Gibson. Just
I'll go
sounds
with
like a fun
Herb
name.
Ryman.
I'm gonna go Dorothea Redmond.
Blaine, Herb, and Dorothea. I think it's Dorothea, but I could be wrong. Oh, it's Dorothea. Yes.
Yay!
Oh,
Gets another
Blaine
prize.
let me down.
Yeah, I thought it was a. Yeah. All right. Oh, hey. Okay, this one.
Hey.
Last week made an appearance in the show last week.
Oh.
The Land's opening day Mickey Mouse review attraction. Remember this?
Oh.
featured how many audio animatronic figures playing hit Disney songs?
God.
Oh, wow.
50, 71, 96, or 100?
Gee whiz.
96.
I
I'm going with
mentioned
96.
50.
I'll go 71 as a year. No, that would be too obvious. I'm going to do 96.
50.
Okay, answers are locked in.
Because wasn't a bunch of like an orchestra.
Yeah.
There was a lot of characters.
Yeah, there was a ton of characters. Some of them are still in the parks today, just in different rides.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Splash Mountain.
2 of you said 96, so I'll put that one in. It is 96.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in second now.
The White's in second. Cary's in first.
Yeah, go to White.
Cajun bringing up the rear.
Okay, wow, here's another one. When the It's a Small World attraction opened in 1971, the attraction featured how many dolls?
Gee whiz.
150, 472, 511, or an even 1,000?
511. Oh, 511. Good number. 711. Up with a 5.
I'm going with
I will
1,000.
agree.
Just going for the even 1,000. So I got 2 for 511, so I'll click on that one because I don't know. I have to click how many dolls. Oh, it was 472. Nobody got the points.
Bum, bum, ba-dum.
That was my second guess.
That was my fourth guess.
Okay, here we go. One special steed on Prince Charming's regal carousel, Cinderella's horse. What? Oh, Cinderella's horse can be identified by this unique feature.
Wait.
You want multiple choice?
Glass slippers.
Oh,
No.
Caitlin's thinking something dirty. It's getting late up in here.
Oh,
A
that's not
gold
true.
ribbon on its tail, a crown made of roses, or a golden crown or gold crown.
I'm going to go with the crown made of roses.
I hear a cat.
Yeah, there's a cat in my house that wants attention.
In Star Wars. I'm going to go with the gold ribbon. I think that sounds familiar.
That's what I was going to say. I'll go with the gold ribbon as well.
All right, I think it is the gold ribbon. It is the gold ribbon. Caitrin,
Yes.
Ah,
have you tied it up?
Nope.
with me. It's
With Chris?
tied with me, I think.
Oh no, you're
Wow.
still one behind because you missed it.
Yeah, I missed a
Yeah,
couple.
that's
Yeah.
So,
All right. This one I remember.
I
All right, here we go. Cinderella's castle was transformed into a giant pink birthday cake. In what year to honor the park's anniversary?
don't even have to give me the years. I know I was there. I have video proof, and I still have a 25th anniversary snow globe on my shelf.
There you go.
I guess
1996.
Guess the year. Okay, 1996. I'm gonna go with 1996.
Cary gave it away. Cary,
Graduate.
you should have
That
held
was an
that one
easy
close to your chest.
It's all right. I was
Yeah, super
Feeling
easy.
giving.
1996,
Super easy
the
question.
year I graduated high school.
Year I started high school.
What popular merchandise item debuted in the year 2000 that became a popular sight in Fantasyland? Merchandise.
I got lost. What? Can you repeat that?
What
Yeah.
popular merchandise item debuted in the year 2000 that became a popular sight in Fantasyland? There's options. I can give you options.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
I'm
just go with
lost.
that's a weird question.
yeah.
Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique makeovers, Disney princess dresses, Mickey ear headbands, and Fantasyland.
It became
Mickey
ear.
popular. It debuted. in
Mickey ears
2000.
were way before then, right? So
Probably the
dresses. I'm say
I'm gonna
dress.
go with the ears. I'm gonna go with the ears.
site. Huh.
Catron, you can get a point here.
Oh man, I'm gonna go with the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique then.
I was wrong. It's the Disney princess dresses.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say.
Not that I've ever bought one
I was
for
gonna-
personal use or anything, but
He's bought 2.
bought 2. That's correct.
Lost two.
This is the last question. Then Tyler has a question for us.
Oh, good.
Okay.
The Cinderella Castle Suite, the princess's private quarters, opened within Cinderella Castle as part of what celebration? I remember this one.
I do too.
Mm.
I can
Would
give
you
you
say it?
options.
I know it.
Options? I don't know.
So the options are Magic Kingdom Park's 40th anniversary, the Year of a Million Dreams, or Show Your Disney Side.
I'm gonna go with the Year of the Million Dreams because, like, Cary was nodding his head yes.
Yeah.
Because that is the correct answer, yes.
Yeah.
All right. So before we get 11 to 14 right on that one. So it's not good.
Mhm.
It's not acceptable. So I was there for the Year of a Million Dreams. That was before we had kids, long ago. And it was just Jennifer and myself. And
Dreams.
we were at Downtown Disney. It was the West Side is what it was called then. And you guys know where the candy store is on the West Side? The Cauldron or whatever?
Yep.
Candy Cauldron?
Yep.
So Jennifer and I were just walking around and we decided to sit down on a bench like right in front of there and just sort of take in the sights and stuff. So we sit down, and when we sit down, like the candy shop is directly across from us. And we see like all the workers in there looking out the window at us, and they start clapping and cheering. And we're like, what the heck? And then out of nowhere, these like Disney people just come running at us with like all the like celebration stuff. And they're
Nice.
like, yeah, Year of a Million Dreams. And
Oh,
we're
really?
like, we're like, what's going on? And they're like, you won. And I'm sitting there thinking, oh, junk. We just won a night in Cinderella's castle. It's going to be awesome. They're like, you won a private photo shoot.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're
like,
like, oh, can I change it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that fast pass thing. Come on.
So, well, he gave us.
Wow,
Okay.
that's cool.
Yeah. So we won a photo shoot, but we won a Million Dream Things, which was really cool.
Yeah, that's cool. I have a friend that won the fast pass.
Oh, cool.
That he go ride anything. So that's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
we talked to the candy people, and they're like, "Yeah, we've been waiting for hours for somebody to sit on that bench because they designated that bench as the
That's
place
so
for
fun.
somebody to sit, and nobody would sit down there."
That's awesome.
So yeah, so that was cool. So that was my.
So
magic.
what's the moral of the story? Sit on every bench at
Sit
Disney
on
when there's
every bench. I
Right.
wish
Get
they would
buttons.
go back and do stuff like that because that was a cool thing that they did. Where there was just like surprise. They don't really do that much anymore like that.
No, the
But that was
closest thing is
cool.
the buttons, like the birthday
Yeah.
buttons or the first visit or something like that.
But that Year of a Million Dreams was cool because you never knew. It's just like it would just they pop up. People would just get stuff. Okay, here's the question. This one is worth 20 points.
Wow.
Ooh, 20 points. Okay.
Question from Tyler Dean McDowell. Great guy. Anyway, follow him on his socials at _ Tyler Dean. I don't know. What orchestra recorded "It's a Small World"?
orchestra.
Philharmonic.
Wow. The
Okay.
London Philharmonic.
We so we did the other week. We did Geek versus Google. So I'm gonna when I say go, all three of you can Google the answer, and whoever gives it to me first gets the 20 points.
What?
Ready?
Wait, what?
What was
What
wait, what was the
orchestra?
question?
What orchestra recorded "It's a Small World"? In 3, 2, 1, Google.
Disney instrumental. No, that's not right. Neverland Orchestra.
Check again. I'll give you one more shot, Cater. Check your phone.
What?
Check Google.
the the Mike Curve congregation.
That's correct. How did you find that?
The what? What is it?
Mike Curve,
Wow.
as in Curb Records
I
congregation.
wonder how he got that.
Good job, Cater. 20 points, man. 20 points.
Huh. Such a good Googler, huh? Hmm.
He Googled it on his
I
phone.
smell-
Wink, wink.
I smell foul play.
Let me see your
Mr.
phone. Let me see your
Tyler
text on your phone,
D.
sir.
McDowell.
Well, we can't
I
see his
can't.
phone. Well, your phone is magical.
Better show your number
It's
off.
invisible. That's funny that it does that.
But,
Anyways, okay, so Kadrian wins 20 points right there.
All right. I don't have to give you anything.
Yeah, so you get a toe of Satan.
Oh, good.
Lollipop.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
This lollipop I found called the toe of Satan, and it's supposed to be the spiciest lollipop ever.
Well, I'll eat it.
Surprise.
Oh yeah.
There you go. I'll get that shipped out to you.
Perfect.
Fat
It'll
Nazi.
sit in the garage for a while.
Yeah.
We'll spray it down with Lysol and eat
Why
it.
is this lollipop tastes like Lysol?
Tastes like flowers.
All right. Well, thank you guys for playing along.
That was fun. Thank
with
you.
the Disney Parks
Thank
blog.
you.
They had one good quiz. Some of the other quizzes were probably better because I'm sure like the one just about the living with the land probably had some weird stuff in it. Maybe we'll look more. I'll look through them if there's any other good ones. Cary, you got anything else for us? You want to plug anything?
Sure. Well, again, thanks for having me come on. It was
Yeah.
fun to be able to talk about Disney and our planning for our trips that are someday going to happen. Of course, if you want to follow what I do, I'm on the interwebs, metalgeekspodcast.com. You can find both of my shows, MSRcast and Metal Geeks, on all the social medias, iTunes, Spotify, all the places you would download. And we just have fun. We just talk about video games and comic books and heavy metal and music and theme parks and whatever the other geekery we're just in the mood for.
Cool.
You've been on the show. You weren't
Yeah, I was on the show. It was
too out
fun.
of your element.
No, it was fun. I had a blast. Maybe one day I'll make another appearance if this thing gets over with.
If we only had no place to go right now, we're all stuck at home. Maybe we could do another episode.
My schedule's sort of tight,
Right.
I've said it before, like my schedule really hasn't changed as being a stay-at-home dad because I still have the kids. The only thing now is I can't take them anywhere,
Right.
which is makes it hard. It makes me drive. I'm literally losing my mind. But anyways, but thanks for joining us, Cary. Thanks for coming on, taking time out of your night. I know you're usually in bed by now because you are.
I was in bed.
75
Yeah, it's a couple
years
hours
old.
past my bedtime.
Yeah. But and then thank you to everybody watching on our lime stream, whatever that is,
The lime stream.
our live stream, and thank you for commenting,
Coconut.
and playing along, and having fun with us.
Vibe and the coconut.
Tell all your friends again. Thank you to our listeners that are listening at home because you're not listening at your work probably, unless you're listening at your work because you're
could
essential
be.
and you have to be there. Which thank you to those
Thank
that
you.
are doing that. So we can live. And
Yeah, thank you to all the essential workers.
Yeah.
You
you guys are
your
awesome.
guys are yeah.
Yes.
Awesome. And for those that aren't essential workers, stay home. Please. In all seriousness, just stay
I'm
home.
not essential anyway. I am staying put.
Yeah. I was told long ago that I wasn't essential, so I got this down pat.
For that for
Expendable.
years.
Anyways, thank you for joining us. We'll be back next week with, I think, another special guest. Got him coming out of the woodwork, unless it falls through. Which Micah from World of Micah. So if you don't know who Micah is from World of Micah, go check him out on YouTube. His channel is World of Micah, and he travels around. He goes to theme parks, visits roadside attractions, all kinds of cool stuff. He's a cool guy. He's been on the show before. We're happy to have him back. So he's supposed to be on next week. If he's not on next week, then he'll be on probably the next week or something like that. But check us out next week for episode 145. This is episode 144 of I Am Geek, and we will talk with you next week.